striker targets. You seen it. You read it. Guirassy, Timo Werner, Thomas Müller, Choupo-Moting, even some rumors of Benzema and Malen from Borussia Dortmund. You know what, Jack? You got the fingers on the pulse. How true is this? Like, are we really in for those washed up players, right? Like Timo Werner, can he do a job?
I haven't asked about, though. I haven't had much Man United the last couple of weeks, to be honest. Malen, I know, would be offered. I did a story in that because he's part of SCG, which is Ten Hag's firm. And it's just you don't want to get it. It'd just be another Sancho. Like he's not he's so inconsistent. He's so inconsistent. So Malen would just be awful. The other players I haven't heard. It's for a club that wants to bring in young players and stuff. I just find the links very, very peculiar.
Very
I suppose
bizarre.
a surefire of goals is what my guess. And they're all in the Bundesliga as well. And it's not just Sky Germany reporting it as well. I think it's the Athletic. So, there must be something there. They feel like Werner can come in and, I don't know.
Do a 6 months job, right? I think Werner is more of a paper of the cracks. But, the thing is with United fans, we've seen it all before. Like, we had Uncle Igalo, right? We had Weghorst that didn't work out as well. Like, And the thing is that we don't really have a secondary striker, and the one that we have is the scandals. We loan him out to Getafe. He's one of ours. He's contracted, and it makes sense. Like he's doing madness over there. Like why would you pay money? Just bring back one of your own talent. But there's so much split and divide within the fan base, and not even worth talking about, right? It's down to the club, right? And I don't know, man. Werner to me. I don't find anything of that sexy Choupo-Moting, Werner, But on the other hand, you look at it, you have one main striker. It's 20-year-old Rasmus Højlund. He was never meant to carry the world on his shoulder at this age, right? But
it's just stupid buying him. I said at the time, I don't know why. I know they wanted Harry Kane. And they didn't get Harry Kane, so that's why they got Højlund. There must have been an in between. Like as good, I think Højlund, despite having one Premier League goal, I think he's actually looks a really, really good player. He's not getting service. And as you said, he's got the weight of the world on his shoulders. 20 years old. He's Man United's focal point for goals. I think Martial's probably going to head off this window, I reckon, because he's unwell or whatever,
Martial,
he's just not happy, is he? And I can't believe he's been at your club for 9 years. It's just actually incredible. True. It's weird that I don't know how much it is in time. Maybe like 100 million when you put in the wages and everything like that. So, in that
it's
sense,
quite damning where Jose Mourinho came out with his latest interviews. Like, so when I was at United, when I started, within 2 months, I said there's players that I don't want there and that are still here, right?
Luke Shaw and Martial, probably, I guess.
Luke Shaw and Martial. But from what we discussed regarding these lone strikers, the one that don't want to go away is Timo Werner. I mean, I've seen a lot of people say, well, maybe that's okay. It's a body. But I said, no, thank you. I want to pick your brain regarding another surprise. Right. Okay. So last year, I've had an interview also with Graham Bailey, right? Brilliant 90 Minutes Graham Bailey, right?
Yeah.
And we've been singing the same hymn sheet, right? About the potential scouting, what Manchester United has been scouting. There was 3 strikers that was on that list that the scouting department and the club was really mad about. And yes,
so what number 9 could come in, which is where I think would love to get Graham's thoughts on who he thinks will come in.
I mean, we've been linked to Kane many times, as you know, Graham. And is it still a possibility? Are we still interested in Kane? Or is he looking like he will stay at Tottenham?
He's obviously a player that does interest United. It's obviously the chances of Daniel Levy selling to Manchester United are very, very low. He doesn't want to sell Harry Kane to a rival, particularly Manchester United. There's been a lot of to and fro between those 2 clubs over the years. So, and obviously, these big deals will be under a new stewardship at United. We expect new owners to be in before July 1st, even June when they start the planning. So we're expecting that. But and money will be available to Erik ten Hag. But is Harry Kane the one? I'm not 100% convinced. I do know obviously there's a lot of players that like. They've looked at Osimhen. Same with Benjamin Sesko. You know, we know he's due to arrive at Leipzig, but United scouts love this guy. They like him a lot. Leipzig could double their money without him coming in, and then does that open up the avenue to other parts of the squad?
Yes, you're right. It was Harry Kane as well, right?
Mm.
There was the young profile of Rasmus Højlund. 100% it was, because he's one for the future. But there's something that people are missing that I want to bring to the stage, Jack. And, this might be a smokescreen that we are looking at this, washed up 35-year-old or 27 that can't really cut the mustard. And I want to bring this because I don't, why on earth did people miss this on the 22nd of December, Jack? We're talking about Benjamin Sesko. You know Benjamin Sesko, right?
Yeah. Not personally.
This was this was an article written on 22nd of December. The Manchester United is a red alert. Bundesliga striker is open for a January loan move and also in competition with Arsenal. Maybe this is Manchester United putting up feelers because he's apparently available. According to 90 Minutes, Sesko is now open to the idea of leaving RB Leipzig on loan in January. Moreover, he was specifically welcome an entry in the Premier League. There has been at least 4 suitors. Manchester United. I know Manchester United has been scouting him for years. He was in the top priority list, but they triggered Højlund instead. He's a similar profile to Højlund, same stature, same explosivity. Let's face it, it's Premier League is a physical game, so you need rotation, right? And goddamn, this player fits the bill. He's got a lot of admirers to bring him as a replacement for Anthony Martial. Hopefully, we'll get Anthony Martial over in January, who's out of contract this season. However, the report claims that Sesko could be available on the loan with an obligation to buy. Means the Manchester United can end up signing him permanent in the summer. It's been in the region of £40 million. Now, RB Leipzig is ready to sort of ship him off, and currently there is no other suitors in the race for his loan deal signature, Jack. Is this something that's been slipping on the radar, or is it basically potential that you don't want to go out and show your cards? But I know for a fact that even Graham Bailey was even saying that Manchester United has been scouting him heavily, and was considering him this summer as one of the main targets, including Marcus Leonardo. Now we've seen that Leonardo is going to Benfica, and now is an opportunity that RB Leipzig is willing to let him go on a loan in January. Do you see that as a potential? And don't tell Eddie Howe about this.
I wouldn't mind him at Newcastle. Yeah, at Leipzig, he's been sort of frozen out because they've got Opinda. They brought Opinda in, and he's their main guy now. I think when there's a Salzburg to Leipzig move, it's usually with the intention of generating or increasing the value. Then he'll move to the Premier League or Barcelona or
Luis Openda, he's playing there constantly, right?
Yeah,
so he's not getting minutes.
He's not getting as many minutes. I don't know. It's not anything I've heard personally, but I guess it'd make a lot of sense, and it seems quite a relatively decent fee for a very talented.
Chelsea cannot do the deal because Chelsea's got FFP. His agent Elvis Bosanovic was there speaking to Manchester United in the summer, and he also visited Chelsea. I know for a fact that what I heard, that they are madly in love with this player. Ten Hag loves the player, club loves the signing, and they had an offer because he was basically going for for the sister club to the what do you call it? Sister club to the mother club, for RB Salzburg.
Parent club, or sister club. I interchange them, yeah.
He was a big star at the sister club, which he did well. But in terms of development, he's not getting any minutes at the moment. Luis Openda is there. They're arrived from Lens. So therefore, they are looking to sort of potential loan moon in January. So I want to hear from you guys in the VR room, the chat. Do you think that this will be the ideal January loan move with the potential to buy in for 40 million? Or do you guys think that we need more maturity? I think Ten Hag and the team is going more for youth to build up a new, fresh squad, what Chelsea's doing. You can criticize Chelsea as much as what you want. They bought a new team.